Hey, my name is Doug, and I was gonna cut my hair today, and I figured why not videotape it? Because I've been doing this for a number of years, and yeah, I wish when I had started there was a video like this for your average Joe just trying to cut their own hair at home. So yeah, the first step in cutting your own hair at home, well, you have to have a decent hair trimmer. So the one I have eventually bought is the Wall model. I don't. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's WAHL. I'll put that link in the description. And I also have like a beard trimmer that helps too. This is a Panasonic, whatever. I'm not sure, but this I personally just like this better for like the eyebrows part. But the Wall is what I use for my actual hair. Some other supplies you will need: mirror, handheld mirror, and a belt. Looks a little weird, but you'll see. And also for final touches, just a crappy Bic razor. I mean, you can use the same one for years. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so that's the materials you'll need. You want to do a bit of prep work. You can see my hair is a little crazy right now. I don't normally walk around like this. My hair, it looks a lot shorter when it's like combed down. So what you want to do is just wash your hair. Soap, hot water. Kind of get the oil out of it because it doesn't go well with the blades. It kind of makes the blades bind if your hair is a little dirty. And you also want to have your hair like consistently like going kind of in the same direction. As you'll see, how you go with the grain of the hair kind of matters when you're cutting your hair in this way with an electric razor. Yeah, so prep work, hair first. Second, you want to prepare your bathroom. So I'm in my bathroom here. I'm going to pick up the camera and just show you what's going on. Yeah, you'll see. I have cleared my kitchen sink of mostly my wife's stuff, knickknacks and whatever, and I put a kitchen garbage bag over the sink. So this is like a tall kitchen bag, I guess, and I just split it down the seams, and then I splash water all over the countertop, and then I put the plastic bag on there. So the water acts as kind of like a glue to keep the bag from moving. And I'm trying to get most of the hair in the little divot where the sink is, and but hair's flying everywhere, so it's going to be all over your counter, and it's going to get on the floor too a little bit, but for the most part you're trying to lean over, and and the hair that does get on the floor, it's pretty easy to just clean up with wet toilet paper. So I'm going to put the camera back here. Okay, screen. Alright, so I think we're all set. Lighting's still good here. Alright, so you start with the sides of your head. And I'm starting with the Wall razor here. So I've another prep point. You probably want to charge the razor, like just do it the day before. This will work when it's plugged in, but with the wire, it's kind of a pain. So try to get I'm usually a wired guy. I like everything wired, just the simplicity of it. I hate batteries running out, but this is an exception where the wire is kind of a pain in the ass. It gets in the way. So I'm going to clip on a number 4. All these things come with the razor in the same package. Again, link in the description. Now, how did I come to the 4? Just personal preference from experimenting. After you get your numbers, after you kind of find the proper razor for the proper part of your body, I write them down. Always write them down. Don't worry about the groin part here. So, like for Doug's hair, I have it for the kids' hair. I have it for my eyebrows, for my beard, my scraggly Irish whatever. So Doug's hair, I go from a 4 to a 6 with the wall, blades fully extended. So just make sure to write those notes because you're going to cut your hair and the next time you're doing it is like 2 months later. You're not going to remember the numbers. So yeah, I've just slapped on the 4. I've put the blades fully extended and we are ready to go. So let's do this. So doing the sides of all around the sides of my head up to the crown. So imagine you're wearing a crown on your head. Actually, maybe I should get a crown. That might actually help. Or like a coronet, little like angel ring up here. Imagine that and don't go into that zone. So you're just going up, up, up. Well, not on the front, sorry. So on the sides and on the back, you're just going up and not crossing that zone. Do not cross that zone. If you're doing a buzz cut, then go wild. This, probably already need this video. But this is haircut like a standard haircut where it's a bit shorter on the side, a bit longer on top, like news anchor type of very vanilla haircut. Another thing, always try to switch hands. You don't want to get one arm all tired out and like, because afterwards your body will be twisted. I mean, especially if this is one of the first times you're doing it. Yeah, you might spend a while. And you want to be nice and balanced when you're all done. So here I switch to my left hand to do the left side. Yeah, so I probably got most of it off the sides now. I use the mirror, just a little sanity check. So I have my big bathroom mirror right here. What I do is just turn around, kind of lean into it, and then use the mirror just to make sure you got most of it. You're always going to miss a few spots on your first time around, and you just come back to them. Make sure you got the majority done though. Looks like I'm good. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, so now that we got the sides done, you clip off this, whatever it is, and clip on the next whatever it is. This is a number 6, so it's just a bit longer, and that's how I do. That's how I like my hair. And again, that's like your real standard vanilla haircut. Like if you're a kid going into a barbershop, that's what they're doing. They're just doing a little bit shorter on the sides and then a little bit longer on top. It's exactly what I'm doing right here. It's not nothing much to it. So here we go with the 6. So I'm approaching completion here. The top takes a little bit longer than the sides because, at least for me, the sort of the grain of my hair, it's not as consistent as you might think. And you do have to go against the grain of your hair in order to get a consistent length cut. Otherwise, if you're going like with the grain or even perpendicular to the grain, it might look good in the mirror as you're finishing up here, but then a week from now you're combing your hair like, what the hell? Like, you have one patch of hair like a lot longer. So with my hair in particular, it is actually hard. It's just chaos as far as the grain. So I kind of have to attack it from a bunch of different directions. So that's what I'm just doing right now. I got the majority off. I'm just kind of polishing it up right now. You'll see once in a while I'm breaking my head. Like little fuzzies stay in your head that might give the impression that you haven't cut an area yet. Like, oh, you know what? There's still hair there. Well, no, it's just maybe a fuzzy. So every once in a while, just remove the fuzzies. Okay, we're looking good. Wouldn't you agree? Again, just take the mirror, do a bit of a sanity check here. Any huge long spots anywhere. Okay, looks good. Now, if I turn my head, hopefully you can see the back of my neck is a little scraggly, and sometimes I don't even really care. But if you want to trim it up a bit, this is exclusive technique right here. You're watching it. Nobody else knows. I've never shown this to anybody. So what I just get this belt, this pant belt. It has these 2 D rings. I don't know if people know that type of belt, but it tightens right up. So you're kind of going Rambo here, and I personally have to put it just over my ears, just over the tips of my ears, and along my brow. And I promise there's a point to this. So I turn around, and you can kind of see that, hopefully, that it's forming a line right across the bottom of my hairline. So I'm just going to check that it's in like a good spot in the mirror here. Yeah, I have to go a bit lower actually. Come on. A bit of. Okay. Now I have to go real low. Okay. Now, tighten this up. Now, this is where the straight razor comes into play. So, this belt gives you like a line where you don't even have to watch what you're doing and you can trim the back of, clean up the back of your neck with a cheap old razor. Again, this can be dull as all hell. I mean, it can be 3 years old, where you're just trying to get the majority of the hair off, and then you can come back with a sharper razor if you really want. It's not. I've never gotten razor burn or anything like if I was using this on my face, I would I'd look like a zombie. But for whatever reason, the back of your neck is fine. And also keep in mind, this is going to be it's going to be cutting a little bit below where the line of the belt is. It's not going to be flush with the line of the belt. It's going to be like, we'll see, like maybe like half an inch below it. So all I'm doing is, just this motion of like finding the edge of the belt and then going down. Yeah, if anything, this is kind of like pulling hair out. But whatever, it's fine. Let's make sure I'm not butchering myself here. Yeah, that's okay. So this part, the final touches, that might take a little while. I just wanted to give you the idea of how to use this belt with the razor. And honestly, it is the finishing touches that are the pain in the ass when you're cutting your own hair. Like getting the majority off is easy. But next we're going to do around the ears, which again, just so annoying. That's where I have my beard trimmer come into play. I don't think you absolutely need this, but you probably, well, I don't know. I'm not that good around the ears, to be honest. I think the tiniest mistakes every time. But then again, every barber I've gone to makes the tiniest mistakes every time that I have to come home and fix, or sometimes just live with for like a week, like some big patch out of the side of my head. And that's one of the reasons I eventually started to cut my own hair. I mean, I do just as good as a barber. It's cheaper, obviously. You don't have to drive, you don't have to schedule an appointment. You can do it anytime you want. You can Sunday night, midnight, watching Game of Thrones. I use the beard trimmer here to square off the sideburns first, and then just try to go around the ear. You want to hug the ear as much as possible. So, no, I did pretty good the first time there. Look at that. Well, what is that? So now we're going to do the other side. And, hug the ear. Well, so that's about it. So you can see, I look pretty good. It kind of looks like a buzz, but it's not. I mean, in the camera, I'm just looking at the video feed right now. It looks like a buzz, but This is just a nice short haircut. It's kind of like a few weeks. If you got a buzz, it would be like a few weeks after the buzz. And I think it's nice to have the hair a little bit shorter on the side and a little bit longer on top. It's just like, it gives it an air of, I don't know, professionalism, like you actually went somewhere and got a haircut. And like I said, you'll be doing just, within 10 haircuts, you'll be doing just as good as your local barber. And hopefully with this video, you'll be even faster. So from this point on, I'm going to take a shower. Just put my head under the shower and try to get use shampoo again, which will lubricate things, and try to get most of the hair off of your neck and face and everything. Then I dry off with a towel, and you're going to see a lot of hair in that towel, which is good. Yeah, you're trying to get all the hair particles off, so you're not spreading them around on your bed and everything when you go to sleep tonight. And then after that shower, I'm going back to the mirror and just doing final touches. Like once you get your hair wet again, your hair like sticks back up. You'll see some hair is longer than others again. So at this point, it's just about final touches, and you'll come back tomorrow and you'll notice another small thing. But now you have the power to change it, right? So when you go to the barber and come back, at least for me, there was this feeling of like, I got a crappy haircut. Got to wait until next time. Now you have the tools to the following days make those fine-tune adjustments. And I mean, if you care, I mean, I used to buzz my hair and not just care at all. Lately I've started to care a little more for I don't know why. Getting older, getting vain. But that's about it. I hope this video is helpful for you if you want to start out cutting your own hair. And good luck.